You know, if you're in a relationship and that relationship is coming to an end, just remember why you fell in love with each other. Hard to do. I understand. I get it. I know. I know it's really hard to do. Okay? But you met that person and you guys fell in love with each other. And if you've moved in, taken an extra step to moving in, possibly even getting married. And then when you're dating or common law and you break up, you're married, you break up, why be mean to each other? Why? I had an ex a long time ago, who was wonderful. I have nothing negative to say about him whatsoever. I just wasn't ready. That's all. And I felt so guilty. I actually gave him a house. Like the one we lived in, didn't even, whatever, it doesn't matter. But I purchased it, but it doesn't matter. I could have been mean. He could have been mean. We ended a relationship and it was just so great. Now you're probably thinking, well, yeah, you got a house out of it. Yeah, he did. But that was my choice. That was my choice to say, listen, I had another property to go to, right? So thank God. So I didn't have a problem, But just remember that when you fall in love with someone, just because it's coming to an end, a close, whatever, it doesn't have to be mean. You don't have to go for the jugular, so to speak. You don't have to go for the other person for their money, their whatever. If they earned it and stuff, great. But you'll find your passion and you'll succeed 300%. And then you get to know yourself because you will change. And don't be hurt if the other person comes to you and wants to end the relationship or vice versa. It's going to be hard, especially if there's kids involved. You want to still raise those kids. They are still your focus. Remove the energy and the emotion that's going on between the two of you because the kids have nothing to do with it. This is between you two. Right? So leave the kids out of it. Still remain amicable, but be fair. Be fair. Do the right thing. You know what I mean? If you're ending a relationship with the kid's mother or father, be at least fair, right? That's opening your heart. That's trusting. That's releasing. There's no hate. There's no animosity. There's nothing, no negativity. If two people are ending a relationship, just remember why you fell in love with that person to begin with. And I understand people change. I do. We're constantly evolving. I get it. I know that. But you either change together easily or it may be a harder road. So why drag it on for so long just because there's kids involved? Listen, you both can still co-parent, right? And responsibly, maturely, and remove your emotions because the kids have nothing to do with it. And then imagine their generation, you're going to pass that on to your kids of how you can still talk to one another and you're still going to be there for one another. It makes it so much easier and show kids that if a relationship does go awry, which, guys, there's going to be a point in time in our lives when a relationship at least goes awry. And that's how we learn lessons about ourselves. What we liked about it, what we took away from it, and what we didn't like. And what we don't like, we're going to make sure that that next person doesn't have those qualities, those lack thereof qualities, right? Because we learn. And if the universe is separating you guys for any reason, man, it's so easy to go, what the F, and Boom, before you know it, lawyers are involved. Money is being spent that's taken from the kids' university fund or a home for them or something. Because fuck the government. Those guys want us to own nothing. Oh, did you notice condos are going up everywhere? Smaller spaces. I miss a garden. I miss having a garden. And you know what? I do miss cutting the grass in the summertime because I love to feel God's light, love, and heat on me. You know what I mean? I just love to feel the sun. It energizes me. And the smell of fresh cut grass, you can't beat that shit in the summertime, man. Thank you, Spirit. Someone just honked. I'm telling you, I miss that. Do I miss shoveling the snow? No. So I'm going to hire a kid to do it. He makes a little extra cash, and I save my bones and take the chance of falling down because I'm older now. Right? I used to love doing it. The fresh air first thing in the morning, it actually wakes you up quite nicely. But I'd much rather have the sun. Anyway, you're going to learn, you should learn. I've got so much to say. Oh my God, I'm so sorry I'm all over the place, you guys. I'm really connecting right now. One thing, my brain's going very fast, so I'm trying to spit out as much as I possibly can. If you're in a relationship and that relationship is falling apart, don't hate one another. It's too easy. It's too easy to go down that road, waste all that money, all that negative energy, all that weight, all that baggage. All it does, you guys, is it ages us. We just age faster, right? We do, depending on the life that we lead. But don't hate each other, especially if there's kids involved, for the love of God, because you're teaching your kids that, guess what? We can be apart, but we can still be friends. Because it's going to be so much lighter. One of you is going to end up dating or whatever and married and stuff. And the other one's generally going to be happy for you if you are really happy. Because the universe will always deliver what is rightfully yours at some point in time in our lives, you guys. The universe will. When the time is right. And believe you me, my God, I am a woman that has immense patience. I mean, I have a lot of patience. A lot. And I'm so grateful for that. But I grew into that. And it's okay to have a lot of patience and stuff, but once in a while, something's going to want to pick at you and trigger you, right? Don't fight about it. Sit down and talk about it. Unless you really need to leave and stuff, yeah. You guys, respect that you're not meant for one another. Don't you want to be with somebody that you're happy with? Life is simple. We make it so fucking hard. I don't know why we do this. Why do we make our lives so hard, you guys? If you're just going to be your real self, that little boy, that little girl inside of you, just an older version of that kid, you got to heal all that shit. If you've got that, that's another subject. See what I mean? I can't help but bouncing all over the place. But there's a lot of lessons in everything I'm saying. Don't hate each other if one of the parties wants to separate. It doesn't matter what the reason is. If it's not working out, it's not working out for a reason. Don't wait and stay in something too long, because that's when the universe is going to come in and say, okay, so-and-so's not getting it. So let's give that person a little bit of a tower moment, as they call it, a wake-up call. Right? The universe will sit people down when it's their time to be sat down and to love themselves. If you're an overgiver like I was, If you're an overgiver and you've been taken granted for and lied to and cheated on, betrayed times 10, okay? You're not going to tolerate that shit anymore, because the universe is going to sit your ass down at some point like it did to me. It sat my ass down for 4 long years because I overgave and overgave and overgave in relationships. Holy fuck, did I overgive? I look back and go, oh my God, I dated not the wealthiest. No, I take that back. But I've dated some pretty wealthy men. And I'm talking wealthy. One of them, so wealthy, a single child. For 14 years, I had no idea he was married. 14 years. Think about that. Was I listening to my intuition then? I don't think so, but I sure am now. I'm telling you, it's a true gift to be able to look at someone now for 5 seconds and be able to read them. Wow. It saves yourself, you save yourself from allowing toxic people in, drama in, gossip, all that negative, heavy shit. You will stop that right then, right there, because you've got boundaries up. You now know what the fuck you want, and you're not tolerating less. Have no bad ego. That's very important. I always talk about ego. Everybody's got an ego. It's okay to have a little bit of an ego. But there's 2 sides of an ego. There's a healthy, good side, and there's not so healthy and not so good. And you'll determine, because the universe will show you that you're on the wrong path, because your life won't be being blessed. It won't be, things won't happen that you're wanting, praying for, wishing for. I'm telling you, I'm living proof of it. Finally. Why couldn't it happen? I could sit here and say, well, I do actually joke with my spirit guides and say, guys, fuck. Why couldn't this happen when I had the body? Right? But to have the wisdom when you're older and remove the bullshit from your life, oh my God. Oh my God. It's so peaceful. Don't you want to live peacefully, happily, and safely? Think about that. But if you're breaking up, remember why you fell in love with each other. Tell them they're a good dad. Tell them they're a good mother. This hurts. I don't want to separate. It really fucking hurts. I'm not ready for this. It's okay. We can still be friends. We can still be there for one another. And if you find someone and you're happy, I'm genuinely happy for you, because I want you to be happy. Why can't people talk to each other like that? What the fuck? You guys, if we pull in as a team, okay, and we spread love and light, just 2 things. Love and light, that's not a big list. Imagine the world we would live in. Right? Imagine. So let's overpower all these fucking politicians, which I can honestly say from the bottom of my heart that I am truly ashamed of each and every one of them. I'm just like, I feel so bad for them that they have to behave in such a manner, because it's making them money, because we're paying attention to them. Every time you click a YouTube, listen, I'm on YouTube. I'm not here for the money though. I'm here to help people. Okay? I really think this is my calling. I really do. You guys, I've lived a very colorful life. Now I'm exhausted. I'm in relaxation mode, and I'm being patient with myself. I still go out once in a while, but I don't go out very often anymore. Just be patient with yourself, but don't hate each other, you guys. Don't mess up all the money and shit that can go to the children. Remember the children. Remember those guys when it hurts. Because if you show them that we can be best friends and always there for each other, no matter what or who we're with, when one of us calls, because we're not going to abuse that and call all the time, we're going to be friends. You can call each other all the time. I swear my brother and my sister-in-law do that. It's insane. They've got 3 kids that are being raised about, hey, if it doesn't work, you can still be kind and be there for one another. That's an amazing world. And that starts from us parents. We got to take that responsibility. That begins with us because we raise these guys. Right? So it's our responsibility to raise leaders. Right? We shouldn't have a fucking right and left. We should be balanced. We should have both. Let's say, you know what? Yeah, I don't agree with this for this reasons, but I kind of see this side for these reasons. And some other person should say, yeah, I kind of get that. Or no, I kind of lean more on this side. Okay, well, that's okay. I mean, we're not going to end our friendship about it. Like, everybody's got a different opinion. That's what makes us unique. Right? Oh, my man's home. I've got to go. I don't even know what I'm going to call this. I'm going to have to hear it again. So this might be uploaded tomorrow. I think it's October 3rd or something. It's Friday. It's October 3rd. It's the beginning of October. And it's Friday. But yeah, you don't have to hate one another. You could still be there for one another no matter who gets in a different relationship, because if you're not meant for one another, you're not meant for one another. Don't fight it. Remember the children, especially if children are involved. We are their leaders. And if you spread love and light, we can take over all this negativity in the world, because anything that you give attention to will grow. It will expand. And if it's not going in the right direction, this is the shit that's going to happen in the world, because the world is giving us a warning, a notice that, hey, spread love and light again. We can overpower these stupid assholes running our world. Okay? All of them. If they can't play nice together, fuck it. I don't even have the energy to watch it. I don't even know what goes on in the world. I swear, I only hear what goes on from my man or my friends. And my friend circle is quite small. It's the craziest thing. Anyway, I don't even know what I'm going to call this, but hey, you guys, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I'm going to try to upload this tomorrow. I'm going to have to rehear it. I think I talked about too many things. I can't. I just talk about what comes in my head. I have a very busy mind sometimes. So I wish you all a wonderful, peaceful, fun weekend. And I love you all so very much. God bless.